Yo, still bills, what's the deal, man? Yo, peep gang, man. I'm out here running these errands. All the snow is pretty much melted in the city. I'm happy about it because I work outside, but I do want to go to Memorial Park and sled at least one time this year. And if not this year, I want to be able to do it in December, man. But nonetheless, peep gang, let's get into this shit, man. We got to rap about something, man. And that something is Alycia, my baby, Baumgartner, man. That girl's an incredible talent, man. That girl's an incredible talent. At first, I got to start by saying this, man. The women continue to upstage the men. And a part of me wants to say, I hope they don't get, for selfish reasons, I'll say I don't want them to get the recognition they deserve, so we don't have to deal with the political aspect of female fighters. Because I would hate to see the women have to, be subject to all of the political boundaries that the men are. How the fuck do we get 2 undisputed title matches on one card last night? That is dope. That is the fucking truth, man. And it's a shame that we don't get that often, man. It's a shame that 2 undisputed title matches on one card, bro. That is dope. Co-main in the main event, both undisputed title matches. That shit is the truth. But Alycia Baumgartner, man, she looked sharp last night, bro. She came out, she controlled Mekhaled with the jab early on. She had her with the jab early on. That second round was a swing round, though, man. I might even edge Mekhaled. I might even edge her in that second round. But that third round was the doozy. And I think the third round was really set up and painted a certain picture of what I really want to talk about. Baby got to work on that gas tank. Even when you go, when the kill is right there for you, when it's right there for the taking, the knockout is right there for the taking. I think you still got to be a little bit more judicious in your attack and, and measured and calculated in your approach, because you can have situations like what ended up happening later on down the stretch, man. Even in the 4th round, she took the round off, like completely took the round off after a big third round. She took the 4th round off, completely off. And did I get it around to Mekhaled? I don't know. But she started to find her footing. She started to get a little bit more comfortable. Mekhaled did. She started to get a lot more comfortable and taking a step in. I mean, she was always comfortable in there. She just, I don't want to even say comfortable. I think I'll say she got her legs back, because she was landing pretty often on Alycia. She was landing pretty often. Even in the round that she got knocked down in, she was landing flush. She was landing some big shots, noticeable shots. Very noticeable shots, man. She landed, she was landing pretty big. She just didn't have the snap to get, to really, I don't want to say she didn't hurt her, because I think, I did see Alycia, like, when people's legs buckle and you kind of see them like they want that get back, the shot hurt. It may not be enough for them to go into retreat, but it's enough, like, if I go into retreat, I got my faculties enough in order to where I can plant my feet and answer back and not have to worry about going on the retreat. So you go into overkill. So you're hitting me hard enough that's forcing me to bite down and answer that shot that you just landed on me, as opposed to just, backpedaling. So the shots definitely hurt. She landed pretty, she landed big shots, man. Yeah, she landed big shots. Even in the 4th round, after getting up. And she started getting into rhythm, because we saw the shots from Alycia didn't have the same snap on them as they did in the second, the first, the second, and the third. They didn't have the same they didn't land with the same level of velocity that they did in the first and the second and the third, because she completely burned through her energy reserves trying to get rid of her, which is dope. She has a killer instinct. Like, I don't get paid for overtime. If I see you down, I don't want to allow you to get back in this fight and get rid of me. So I gotta get rid of you. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that, man. But I think I do think that right there was very telling. And even later on in the match, where she got her second win, and for the ref not to score that, that other knockdown in the 9th or the 10th round, that was bullshit. She landed a really good uppercut. She landed. I'll have to watch it one more time, but it looked like she landed that uppercut. That should have definitely been scored another knockdown. At that point, it didn't even matter because she was already, completely. She wasn't winning that fight. She didn't get It wasn't a flaw dog though. She didn't get flaw dog. That flawless victory. That's what me and the homies call it. She didn't get flaw dog, but she wasn't winning the fight nonetheless. But for her to completely just go out on the just balls to the wall and just swing and swing and swing and just put all of her energy into knocking Shorty out, and she couldn't do it, that was very telling to me. Especially when you're talking about fighting somebody like Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor, I think, is still the baddest female on the planet. It's between her and Clarissa. I think Alycia is right up under her, or right up under them. I think she's right up under them. But I think, I don't know. I'm seeing shots get through. Now, granted, it's boxing. Everybody gets hit. Floyd can go in there with but Jake Paul and still eat a shot. It happens in the sport. It's just not going to be a significant shot that's going to, hurt him significantly or anything like that. But, my point is, people get hit in the sport of boxing. But when you start to get hit, repetitively, when you start to get hit with shots, and we're starting to see the results of those shots that you're getting hit with, that's when it kind of becomes telling like that. And she was getting hit. She was getting clipped. You dig? She was getting clipped. And I'm like, yo, Katie Taylor isn't gonna go in there off your head, man. Like, Mekhaled was looking to, force her to earn her respect. Katie's gonna be in and out. Katie is gonna walk you into straight shots. And she's just not as sophisticated of a puncher as Katie Taylor is. And I'm watching Kate. I'm watching her, and I'm like, and then what did it for me was the fact that, all right, cool, you got Shorty hurt, and you went for it, and she didn't go. And that's a testament to her toughness. That's another thing I want to say, man. Stop with this Eurobum bullshit, because that shit is really out the window, man. These Europeans are not nothing sweet. They're not. These are some bad motherfuckers. Y'all really gonna have to start respecting fighters, especially when half of you niggas don't fight. Fuck out of here. You wouldn't know what to do if you stepped foot in the gym. You wouldn't know what to do if punches started getting thrown at you in bunches. You wouldn't have a clue. So stop with that Eurobum shit. I'm tired of hearing that, man. But nonetheless, she weathered the storm and she finished the fight on her feet. But Alycia is like, I'm like, yo, man, I'm seeing things and I'm like, man, for you to be calling out Katie Taylor, I'm like, I'm just not so sure about that, man. Katie Taylor has incredible feet. She gets in and out swiftly, and she's an incredible counterpuncher, man. Now, granted, she did get hurt by Amanda Serrano. She got caught with a big shot, but she was also accommodating Amanda Serrano by standing in front of her. I don't think she'd stand in front of not Katie Taylor, but Alycia Baumgardner, because she hits a hell of a lot harder. She hits a hell of a lot harder than Amanda Serrano. So she's not going to be there to get hit, She's not going to be there to get countered. There's not going to be none of that. And Alycia, she's a really good counterpuncher too. She started counterpunching when she got tired. That's another thing I didn't get to speak on. She started sharpshooting. She started, pot shotting. It wasn't really even pot shotting, man. She slid, she'd throw the right hand off of the slip. Right hand down straight off the slip. And it was landing beautifully. Body shots, everything was there, man. It's just her gas tank. That's the only thing that has me worried. That's the only thing that has me like, I don't know. Because we can say what we want to say about Katie Taylor. She's getting older, yeah, yada, yada, yada. She's sharp. To this day, she's sharp. She's my age, so she's 36. I'm not seeing any signs of slowing down in Katie Taylor. She fought a hell of a fight against Amanda Serrano 2 fights ago. That's not a testament to attrition or nothing like that. At least I don't personally think so. She's sharp in there. And I think at this moment, she just still may be a little too much for Alycia. Possibly. I'm not jumping out the window and saying she's gonna smoke her. I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying that looks shaky. I am saying that. Gotta consider the gas tank. That cannot be disregarded. Gotta consider that. Have to consider that. And the fact that she showed perseverance when she got badly hurt and bloodied and cut against Amanda Serrano. She's tough. She's durable. She's tough. She's durable. She can withstand that punishment and give it back. And her, her ability to recuperate off of a shot is clear as day is there. She was sharp in there, man. And I just think she's a lot more educated in setting up her shots. Her feet are far more intelligent, whether it's her walking you in the shots or her getting it, or her getting in proper punching position to where you can hit you, she can hit you, but you can't hit her. Katie Taylor is a bad motherfucker. Katie Taylor is a bad motherfucker. And I'm just, at this moment, I wouldn't go with Alycia in this moment. I would like to see her fight Michaela Mayer again. We'll see how Michaela Mayer looks against Christina Lenarditu. I don't know, I forget when they fight. But we'll see how she looks in that fight. I think she's gonna be a lot more, I think, because like what you're fighting Christina Lenarditu, and that was so, that's the only woman to ever beat Alycia. So I think you're gonna use that fight to really make a statement. And if you can get through that fight and you can knock Shorty out, or you can just clearly dominate her, I think they're gonna really take that, run with it, and use that as a means to get another fight with you two. Use that as a selling point. But I would love to see that fight again, because I thought that fight was real close. That fight was close. Michaela and Alycia were close bouts. I would love to see that fight again. I would love to see a rematch. But I understand Alycia saying, I got bigger fish to fry. And honestly, she already fried him. She fried him last night. So what is it to go back and fight? Reason is it a fight with Michaela Mayer? What is it? You dig? It's nothing to go and make that happen. Amanda and Katie are already spoken for the time being. So shit, why not go for it? Why not go for it? But once again, shout out to the ladies, man. They just continue to upstage the men. They just continue to show that, man, we here for the glory. We here for the history books. We here to be remembered. We are here to be remembered, and we're here to put on for the sport of women's boxing. We are here to propel the sport of women's boxing into the stratosphere. And they're doing an excellent job of that, man. They're not allowing politics to get in the way. Look at Eddie Hearn. Motherfuckers talk greasy about, god damn it. Motherfuckers talk real greasy about Eddie Hearn. But for him to allow his fighter to go over to a whole nother promotional outfit to become unified, that speaks to his character. I dig it. Eddie Hearn. So shout out to the ladies, man. Shout out to the ladies. They just, I'm really in love with women's boxing right now, man. I'm really in love with women's boxing, because they're not allowing certain little sucker shit to dictate the energy of the sport. They're fighting each other. Them is warriors in there. Shout out to all active lady female boxers, man. I fucks with y'all. I'm outie. Doses.